contact, impact, I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby, 'cause I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
Dice que no le es suficiente, está mal de la mente. Cuando estás solita que entre, música para ponerla en ambiente, yeah. Ella quiere que como aquella vez, le busco todo. Todo lo que se pone bonito se le ve. Empezamos a pie y ahora andamos en el jet. Vamos a calentar, baby, tú. No se quiere olvidar, lo quiere recordar, baby.
'Cause I can't get enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Latino can.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't crazy. I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby. Yeah. Ooh, no one's gotta know. We can keep it low key. I'll be fine alone, long as you're alone with me. So incredible, unforgettable on me. 'Cause I can't get enough.
Benny Blanco,
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Chibabi man, Selena.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
What's your son think about it? He's about the age of where he can start playing 2K.
He was most impressed that his friends were impressed.
Ooh, that's always great, right? That's
So-
what you want to get to.
Yeah, his whole thing was like, all right, Dad finally did something half decent. My son's name is Ben Simmons, which is funny. So he was able to create a Ben Simmons that could actually shoot.
Oh.
So that was adorable. It was like a big thing for him. I was like, I'll make sure he's a good.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Lakers. For the Knicks, it's been a tough road for this team so far, but tonight, they'll have the energy of the home crowd on their side, and they look to ride that to victory. Lakers, Knicks, coming right up after this. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Davis.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much
They
set.
are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. So which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point. And for the Knicks, Julius Randle is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward.
LeBron elevating there and a nice rhythm jump shot.
And they double up Payton. To the inside, Randle. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
The drive by Green, and he comes up with the deuce. Now, here's Bullock. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's James, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Morris, left side, launches it, drills it from outside. Morris has got his second bucket tonight.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Here's LeBron. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Now here's Bullock after LeBron James's miss. Here's Payton. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I think on the scouting report, the challenge was make Payton make those shots. Well, Payton's making those shots.
The drive by James. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Outside Gibson. On the wing, Morris. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Gibson now top the key. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, New York with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Punch, counter punch, impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Off target from outside. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Got that one up quick. James has got 16.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Now here's Payton. 9 points last game out. Shoots from 12. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
And Green gets it to go.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Bullock with it, guarded by Green. Bullock passes to Payton. New York moving it around. They get it back. Bullock dishes to Gibson. Morris outside. And it's Bullock in the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
James, good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
On the wing, Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Green with the basket on the assist by McGee. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morris finds Randle. Shoots over Bradley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's McGee, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Randle. Morris outside and stolen by LeBron. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. Drains the jumper to finish the break. LeBron's got 20 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking, they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Sitting right next to a book and a ballad of two better you fall. One time for the freedom of speech, one time for the right to hope. Just to the kids and we'll go out and play the game. I stay holy and high. You never be rich like I never. I make you live like that.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And then for the Lakers, Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. To the paint, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Rondo lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
For the Knicks, Bobby Portis is checked in for Randle. Ellington comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
Frank Ntilikina.
And here are the Knicks now. 9-point game. Here's Ntilikina, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
Lakers leading by 9. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Portis. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Robinson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first.
Mm-hmm.
Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most, and their challenge is we'll get better tomorrow. Mm-hmm. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those 3 things are pretty impactful.
Well said. Now, here's Portis. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
The drive by James. And here is Ellington. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
On the wing, Ellington. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers leading by 10. Davis finds James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 24.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Whoa, you know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa, heard they tryna steal away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. So mama, she let away, I cut it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what they really about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Tryna stop.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down low, here's Knox. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Rondo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rondo's got 5.
better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
To the middle, here's Robinson. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Rondo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And Rondo's speed right there, a big help on that play. He uses it well to knife in there, get inside, pick up a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Free throw drops for Rondo.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And both free throws good from Rondo. Here is Ellington. He has 5. In the corner, Knox with it. From the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Fizdale, part of those great teams in Miami as an assistant coach with Eric Spoelstra. He coaches with a lot of fire and enthusiasm, is very involved emotionally in what his team does on a daily basis, and that's why a lot of these young players are gravitating towards his coaching style.
.131 left to play in the first. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Buries it from three-point range. And New York hope that Fizdale's likability would be a factor in free agency.
Yeah, I think it's going to help the Knicks as they move forward here. Try to find some stability with their coach. That way David Fizdale and his messaging can remain consistent with the type of players that they try to attract here to Gotham.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
For 3, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Howard, here we go. Trying to get open is Kuzma. It's good. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
On the wing, Ellington. Nailed from three-point land. Ellington's got 8. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. 16-point lead. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Lakers foul.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The pass to Cook. Over Ellington. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer. Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. Frank Ntilikina has established himself as a legit defender. He spoke about his mindset.
Defense is 80% of will and 20% ability. So you try to stop the player in front of you and you try to deny him to score the basket. That's just the challenge, and that's what I love in this part of the game.
A young player with an advanced understanding of defense, and his length gives him an edge.
And his defense is something he enjoys. If he can put it all together at both ends, he's a player you can build around.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Ntilikina. Portis is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Knox in at the 3. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's Ntilikina. Robinson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Howard. Buries the 20-footer. Howard's got his third basket of the night.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Outside Robinson. Kuzma pulls it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Knicks trail by 17. Ntilikina looking it over. Outside Robinson. Pass to Knox. To the wing on the left. And finished off by Robinson.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Howard, that's good.
You got to get out on Howard and at least challenge it because he's capable from there.
It's stolen. It's Kuzma penetrating.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside Portis. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 19. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
Here's Caruso. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Connects from 3-point range. Bullock's got his second basket of the night.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Payton kicks to Bullock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's something Payton does well. Real mastery in orchestrating the offense. Likes to play fast and distribute.
The Knicks have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Free throw good. Bullock. Here is Cook. Here's Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
2 shots.
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
That one is no good.
Well, he's an effective two-way player, is Avery Bradley, and he's worked very hard. You remember his early years with the Celtics, just continuing to improve to make sure he has a place in this league.
Now, here's Bullock. He's got 8. And Gibson kicks to Bullock. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. We take a look at the Lakers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Knocked away. Pass to Randle. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bullock. New York, no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at them just a bit.
Chalk up 2 there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Payton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game to end the run. No good on that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Caldwell Pope. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's stolen by Bradley. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, it's the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Randle, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Knicks
Yeah, Randle does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Cook. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and LeBron subbed in for Caldwell Pope. The free throw off from Cook. Here's Davis, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Shoots from 12, and the jumper is on the mark. Davis has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Gibson dishes to Bullock. Back to Gibson. Clock at 4. Here's Randle. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Randle's got his second basket of the game.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Well, Kevin, we know one thing. In New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And, D.A., that's when he is at his best. Thank you. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Payton passes to Gibson. Payton against Bradley. No good from Payton.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The Knicks shooting 43% from the field. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Morris.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Releases from 15, and it's Cook missing. The Knicks shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Bradley against Morris. New York, no good that time either. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's LeBron. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Bullock with it. He's got 8. Now Payton. Gibson looking it over. For 3, Bullock. Good on the three-point shot. Bullock's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
The drive by LeBron.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Basket, good. And that's 21 points for Marcus Morris.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Bullock. Puts up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Payton. Morris outside. Bullock passes to Morris. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers controlling the game. And James gets it to go on the assist by McGee. McGee's got 3 assists in the game. And for the Knicks, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Payton surveying the floor. Kicks it to Bullock. Inside, here's Randle. And Davis sends it back. That one doesn't drop. And New York the other way now. Morris outside. Bradley with some nice D. And here is Los Angeles now. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Now here's Payton. Floats one up. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Great at maintaining some balance on that play. Bradley gets physical, but stays with the play.
Payton finds Randle. Over Davis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're just trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 38 points and 1 rebound. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5.
Yeah, that's pretty aggressive by Elfrid Payton. To draw a foul inside the paint, the D looks flustered.
For New York, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
And both free throws good for Payton. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's James. Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 40 points.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
New York shooting around 41% on the night. Poked away and stolen by James. Again, the Lakers.
I know the defense wants to back off James, but if LeBron's on like that, maybe not the best plan.
Here's Bullock. Payton outside. The pass to Morris. There's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 24 points for Marcus Morris.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Morris, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Payton kicks to Morris. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside, Gibson passes it to Randle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee. And he's flourishing as a scorer. But, Brent, how does Julius Randle take that next step?
Well, I think, Kevin, if he keeps improving on his consistency, shooting from that 10-foot to 16-foot range where guys are daring him to shoot and not wanting to deal with him driving into them. You know, last year he went up 6 percentage points from 35% to 41% in that 10 to 16-foot range. You keep seeing that kind of improvement, the growth in his game is going to come.
That free throw, no good.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randle is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the 3-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
LeBron drives in. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 48 points for LeBron.
Yeah, hard to stop LeBron from getting in that deep. So the size, the speed, the power, the position. 2 more.
Ball's knocked loose. Gibson passes to Payton. He dishes it to Bullock. To the middle. Here's Randle, and Davis sends it back.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
He
take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Timeout called the Lakers. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Check out the story on Julius Randle. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Yeah, this is what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to turn on, and right now, it is burning bright. He looks fantastic.
The free throw drops for James.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
And both free throws good for James. The Knicks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Morris against LeBron. Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Got that bucket in no time at all. James has got 52 points.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Morris outside, fires from 18. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Goes up the baseline, and there's Green on the assist by Howard. Howard's got 3 assists tonight.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ring shot on the way, and another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Taj Gibson. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. Timeout called the Lakers. we've got a moment. Let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. The Lakers second, number 5, the Knicks.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
Rondo. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bullock dishes to Randle, and he uses the glass on the layup. Randle's got 7 points in the game.
So creative on offense. Randle getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Pass to Morris. Back to Payton. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's LeBron missing. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional, gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Basket counts. James has got 56 points in the game.
LeBron James in full speed right there. What size and skill coming down the lane.
Randle no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And he makes that one. 58 points for LeBron.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Robinson kicks to Payton. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. And a wide open look for James. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Payton right side. And he lobs it up. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got 60.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Trains the three-pointer. 34 points for Marcus Morris.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
New York's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Payton outside. Robinson down low. Working on Howard. Robinson misses. The baseline J. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Knicks shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. To the inside, here's Randle. That one misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And James gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. 64 points for LeBron. New York shooting 41% for the game. Payton drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, some good things happening right now with Elfrid Payton being aggressive to find his way towards the rim. I like it when he attacks like this.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
No good on that one for the Knicks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox comes in for Morris. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Here's Ntilikina after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Knox. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Portis, the pass to Ntilikina. Great look, but off the mark. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his side.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And New York making a change here. Ellington's checked in.
One shot.
Here's Ntilikina. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Ntilikina. Down low. Makes it off the glass. Portis has got 5.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Portis has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Caruso. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Yeah, easy call.
For New York, they have missed out on some chances at the line today, going 6 of 11.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
That one is off.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And he sinks the second. And here is Los Angeles now. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Davis. Averaging about 26 points per, 9 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Bradley. 1:49 left in the third. And here is Davis. 8 points for him. Money from the wing. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know how you contest AD's jump shot. I mean, look how tall he is and where he shoots it from. Nobody's bothering that.
New York's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. With some arc, here's Robinson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Green, trying to get open as Davis. And Green with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. New York shooting 42% from the field here in the third. The shot by Ellington, no good. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 12 points for him. The Knicks shooting around 41% on the night.
Lakers foul. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Knicks, Kevin Knox. At the line for 2.
2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 20-7 run. Bradley. It's rebounded by New York. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Robinson, that's good.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Bradley. Ellington from outside hits the three-point bomb. Ellington's got 12 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Wayne Ellington is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Knox in at the small forward position. To the paint, here's Ntilikina. The short one's on the money. Ntilikina's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. To the inside, here's Caldwell Pope. He trains the quick shot.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Here's Ntilikina. Sweet little floater. Ntilikina's got 4 this quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Caldwell Pope, again Los Angeles.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
Here's Ntilikina. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, it's been an up and down start to his career, but we do know that Frank Ntilikina can play defense.
Interesting to see how it is he progresses in terms of his offensive game. Feels like the league is tending to lean more, Kevin. If you had a decision between a defensive player and an offensive player, it's going the offensive player's way. So Ntilikina is going to have to step up, show that he's improved his shooting range, and then get consistent minutes on the floor.
First free throw is good. And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
Good on both. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth $100.
I always thought about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
And the first one at the line is good. Trier, he's checked in for New York. He makes one of two that time. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Trier passes to Ellington. Some nice passing by New York here. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice.
One shot.
It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
Not
NBA.
in today's game, and not with what's at stake.
That's good from McGee. The Knicks shooting 43% from the field. Knox. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Dotson's checked in for Wayne Ellington.
Damian Dotson.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Daniels, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Dotson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dotson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Daniels, no good. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it's Brazdeikis missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And here's Dudley for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dudley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. From the wing, again, Los Angeles. Here's Dotson. To the wing right side. There's Trier with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Cook misses off the right iron. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Brazdeikis passes to Trier. A stupendous finish in traffic. Trier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Timeout called the Lakers. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage for them.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Cook. Rebounded by Knox. The Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. He goes up again. Trier, that's good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Cook, good. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Mm-hmm. The Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The rebound by Gibson. For New York, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Trier from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Los Angeles calls timeout.
with John. I'm standing out between living and I'm on the edge and I might just dive in.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
There's Trier with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the left wing. Here's Cook. Dotson with the rebound. The Knicks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. The shot by Trier, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play. And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
A quick shot there, and it's off target. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dotson can't hit. LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And that one's good, Caruso.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Trier. Fires the three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's. Here's Caruso. Shot on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
The Knicks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. The pass to Dotson. Trying to get open is Gibson. Here's Dotson. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Gets an open look and hits. Gibson's got his first bucket in this one.
Gibson got that shot off pretty quick there, ready to pull as the ball was approaching.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. There's Trier with the three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Caruso, no good. The Knicks shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Trier passes to Brazdeikis. To the middle. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. The shot's good from McGee.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Trier passes to Gibson. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home.
Right.
And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Passes it to Dotson. And that one is hammered home.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Cook, good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Trier from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front. 46 seconds left in the game. The presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. .46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Trier. This one for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Dudley. Drains the 19-footer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, Boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. The ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.